Hello, and thank you for tuning in to TV 35 WDIG Community Calendar. I am your host, Carolyn Walker, and we will just give you some updates on some things that I probably already have announced, but want to make sure you got it right and that you will have it penciled in so that you won't forget some of these wonderful events and announcements that will be made, so you can make sure you're in attendance of the ones that interest you. So I'm going to start out with the Valmira layoff. Dublin Lawrence County Chamber of Commerce, along with TV 35 and other local agencies, conducting a specialized targeted job fair that will be closed to the public, but is just for the folks that was laid off of Valmira warehouse. So if you were not affected by that layoff, this announcement is not for you. There will be a job fair, and the event will be held July 3rd. That's the day before 4th of July. July 3rd, 2019 at the Dubose Porter Center at the Oconee Fall Line Technical College. If you're interested in participating as a vendor, please call or respond to Edie Schrader, a local Veterans Employment Representative, Georgia Department of Labor Career Center. If you were not affected by the layoff at Valmira Warehouse, please do not, this announcement is not for you. It is for the people that were affected by that layoff only. And again, the job fair will be held July 3rd at the Dubose Porter Center at the Oconee Fall Line Technical College. And so make sure you get out there and participate and be a part of this job fair, because, I know that was an abrupt layoff. You were not expecting it or planning on it. So we're the Dublin Lawrence County Chamber of Commerce and TV 35 are trying to help you with job placement. So they will have a job fair at the Dubose Porter Center for the employees at Valmira that were laid off abruptly. And that again will take place July 3rd at the Dubose Porter Center at Oconee Fall Line Technical College. For more information, contact Mr. Schrader. His office number is 478-275-6650, and his cell number is 478-290-8187. He can also be reached by email at eddy.schrader, schrader, at gdol.ga.gov. So make sure you write this number down. I'm going to give them to you again, 478-275-6650, and make sure you can reach him regarding this job fair at that number. So I'm gonna go ahead on and start talking about our market at Madison Premier. You see how I light up when I talk about that, because that is one of my favorite topics to talk about, because it has all kind of good stuff to eat and arts and crafts, and you can just go out there and just have a wonderful morning. They open from 7:30 to 12:30, and I'm telling you, the fragrances out there alone from all of the fresh baked homemade items they have, cakes, cheese sticks. I tried the cheese sticks. They are delicious. And the cakes and cookies and muffins and bread and all kind of wonderful treats are out there at the market on Madison, open from 7:30 to 12:30. Get out there and be early and get your hot cup of coffee if you drink coffee, and just fellowship and meet up with people and have a great morning, just shopping, getting eggs, watermelon, looking at they have plants out there, selling beautiful plants. I love plants. And all kind of handmade crafts, arts and crafts. So it's just a plethora of things to pick and choose from and add to your, already things, beautiful things that you have, and to continue your healthy foods, eating healthy. And no better way to do that than with fresh, homegrown vegetables and fruits. So get out there and enjoy the wonderful things that they serve up and have at the market at Madison. Also, don't forget the first Friday's coming up, and they have live music and vendors are out there. So take your lawn chair and your coolers and go out and enjoy the evening under the stars with that significant, special other person in your life, or just with some friends and the kids and all. Just pack up your little lunch and snacks and go out there and enjoy the evening, especially when it's a beautiful, cool, nice evening and you got live music, entertaining. You can probably even get up and dance and just have a great time. It's a good thing to do and enjoy in the evening. That's the first Friday of every month, and it is coming up, so mark your calendars to go out to the market on Madison, enjoy the live entertainment and all the other good things that they have out there during the month. So, okay, I know everybody is gearing up for 4th of July, and you're just excited buying your fireworks and planning your trips. But guess what? We're having a great time right here in Dublin at Southern Pines. They are planning a most fantastic, fantabulous evening at Southern Pines for the 4th of July, blasting fireworks, and they will start at 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. and it's free. And you just have to be there. It's just, they have music, food, breathtaking fireworks. The fireworks are amazing. I went last year, and it is such a thrill to see those fireworks go up, soar all the way up to the sky, and then just blast in all these amazing colors and designs and just all kind of beautiful things that they do when they explode. It is very, very breathtaking. As Oprah Winfrey would say, an aha moment. It's just like you just go ooh and ah, and it's just absolutely beautiful. The kids love it, and even though it's shocking and frightening, some of them are so loud, but the colors of them are beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. There will be a whole lot of things going on that 4th of July day at Southern Pines. So there will be vendors and food. The Scott Brantley and the Big Cooler Band will be playing your favorite country music songs, and that starts at 6 p.m. And all of these amazing events out at Southern Pines are sponsored by the Dublin Lawrence County Recreation Department. So make sure they go through a whole lot planning this, and they want to make sure everybody is safe. The fireworks, all of that is safe and at a safe distance, so nobody will be hurt. And they put a lot of time and labor into planning this event. So make sure you load up your family, and I guess you can take food out there. I'm not sure. I know there'll be serving food, but make sure you go out and enjoy this grand finale at Southern Pines Recreation Regional Park. So, and of course, don't forget the water part. You know, the water part of that. You can make a splash and stay cool all day with refreshing buckets of water, or take a tube ride around the winding river. And it's just a lot will be going on that day, and they're planning on it as I speak and making sure everything will be in its rightful place so that the public can come in and just fall into line with nothing but fun and good music and food. So it's all day up to 10 o'clock, starts at 4 until 10. And you can also, during the day it's $10. It's $10 per person per day. But you can, save time and beat the heat not being in the long lines, and get a season pass. They have season passes. So if you need any further information about all these activities that's taking place at Southern Pine and inquire about the season passes, you can call 478-277-5060. That's 478-277-5060. So get ready. 4th of July will be here in a few days, and you don't want to miss all the fun and the activities at Southern Pines Regional Park. Also, Musicality Lyric Cafe presents Open Mic Night. That will be Saturday, July 13th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And the location is 515 North Franklin Street, and the cost for this event is $5. It is celebrating its 1-year anniversary edition, and that's again Musicality Lyric Cafe presents Open Mic Night, and that's July 13th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And this is their 1-year anniversary edition. Musicality is organized by Jeremy Edmonds. So if you want to hear some good poetic music and readings and music, and if you're into the arts, with poetry, etc., make plans to go out July 13th at 515 North Franklin Street for the Musicality 1st year anniversary edition. And the cost again is $5. Address is 515 North Franklin Street. And we can thank Mr. Jeremy Edmonds for this wonderful event. So, okay, at the movies, it's movie time at the Martin Movie House. Make sure you go out. They're showing Sergeant Stubby, An American Hero. And the movie shows on Tuesday, July 2nd, 10 o'clock a.m. and 2 o'clock p.m. And then it has a showing on the 4th of July at 10 o'clock a.m. and again at 2 o'clock p.m. So it's just so much going on for the 4th of July. And again, I wanted to make mention, if you're traveling, please be safe. The state troopers will be out, and it's just so much going on. People are traveling, and make sure you take all the extra necessary precautions when you're out and about on the roads, even local, in town. Just pay attention, because the excitement will be in the air, and people trying to get from one event to the next and one destination to the next, in and out of town. So make sure you take extra precautions on the road, and by all means, do not text, drink, and drive. Those are no-nos. So make sure you wear your seatbelt at all time, buckle up the children, and just follow the rules and regulations of the highway, and arrive safely and on time. You cannot make up for time. So if you're leaving late, just still be careful, because the time you missed is time you've missed. You can't gain it back by getting out speeding and driving recklessly on the road. Just make sure you look out for other people and be safe for yourself and your family. So put away the cell phones unless you need to make calls or texts. Pull over into a safe area and do that, and then get back on the road. And you're doing everything you can to use all the safety mechanisms that you can. There will be a child abduction seminar. It's free, and it is to educate the local community on child abduction and safety precautions. And that seminar is Friday, June 28th at 2 o'clock p.m. and again on Saturday, June 29th at 12:30 p.m. And it will be held at the Lawrence County Library. You just have to be careful with children. You can't turn your back on them, and this seminar will give you some update on things and the safety tips you can take to make sure your children are safe, or you yourself. So make sure you go out and mark this on your calendar and learn some new stuff about abductions and child safety precautions. Again, that date is Friday, June 28th at 2 o'clock p.m. and Saturday, June 29th at 12:30 p.m. And I just want to remind you always about break-ins and all kind of scams, car break-ins and scams that are just go on continuously. They just, always somebody wanting to cause you heartache or harm in those areas. So be careful not to leave packages in your car, your vehicles that, would draw attention to these people that are out, scouting and looking in cars to break in and get your items. So put them away so that it will be out of sight. And then just always be mindful of IRS scams or all the scams that people call asking for information, your personal information, social security numbers, your bank cards, charge cards, and all that stuff that's personal that you should not give out on the phone unless you know exactly who you're talking to in a business manner. But just somebody randomly calling you and you don't know anything about it, haven't heard about it, no, don't give your information out. And if you hear or know of these things, call your local law enforcement and they will check it out. And make sure you inform your neighbors, the elderly, and people that are so friendly and willing to share and give out their information. Make sure they know that that's a no-no. I'm going to pause right here for a brief commercial break. I'll be back shortly. Stay tuned.
Congratulations, class of 2019, from everyone at Century 21 Durden Cornegay Realty. Remember, knowledge is power, and choosing Century 21 Durden Cornegay as your real estate company, you'll always have up-to-date information on the local market, prompt and professional service, and satisfaction guaranteed. That's what you'll get when you're dealing with the #1 realty company in the area. For more information, visit c21dublin.com. Call us at 272-1535 or visit Century 21 Durden Cornegay at 1700 Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. Broker George Durden.
Licensed within a year's time usually, and at that point you're ready to go to work. We'd like to take this time to congratulate all of our local graduates. I'd like to invite anyone that's interested in cosmetology to come down, check us out, visit with us, and see what we're about. It's a great rewarding career. You work with your clients, you're working with students, you're educating, you make people feel good about themselves. And I have students all over the world. With this type career, you can go anywhere in this United States of America and you can work.
If you're in the market for affordable transportation, come on in to Dublin Auto Sales. Getting to work, school, or around town every day requires dependable transportation. And that's what you'll find at Dublin Auto Sales. Offering in-house financing too, so credit is never an issue. See Wayne Kemp or any of his friendly staff. Bill Topping, Alan Fields, TJ DeRochi. Look for Dublin Auto Sales at 1705 Telfair Street and 406 North Jefferson. And also at 511 North Jefferson, where you'll find a great deal. Dublin Auto Sales, affordable transportation you can count on.
And I'm back with TV 35 Community Calendar. I'm your host, Carolyn Walker, and I will continue with some announcements here that I think that you need to know about. The water park bus route is an amazing thing, and it picks up, I think, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but it will not pick up on 4th of July. You have to get there on your own on the 4th of July. There will be no bus pickup at the normal bus stops in your community. So make sure you make note of that and make plans to get you a ride to the water park so that you won't miss any of these amazing activities on the 4th of July. But following that, they will start back picking up on their regular schedule, and I think that's just a wonderful thing because the recreation department don't want anybody to be left out and miss the fun at this amazing water park. So make sure you make plans for 4th of July. If you have questions, you can call our Tiffany Stanley at 478-277-5059. That's our Tiffany Stanley at 478-277-5059. And she can give you all the information you need to know about the water park bus routes. And remember the food, you get a free meal during the summer for children ages 1 through 18. Make sure you take advantage of this wonderful thing because, you know, you can send the kids or take them wherever the food is being served throughout the various areas and sites here in our local Lawrence County. Make sure you take advantage. They make all this food and sandwiches and beverages, and then I think they have a little dessert. It's like a little sack lunch, you know, brown sack or white sack, whatever. But it's like a little sack lunch, and they give it to the children, and they can truly enjoy it. And, you know, you can have a little break there with a meal for the summer. Make sure you go out and get these free fire alarms at American Red Cross or the fire department. And not only do they give them to you, they will come to your home and put them in for you. And Lord willing, that will prevent a fire, you know, when the alarm goes off and everybody can get out of the house safely. So by the time you dial 911, they can come in and do what they have to do, the fire department, without worrying about and stressing over trying to get somebody or an animal, your pets, and something out of the house. They can go ahead and quickly respond and hopefully, you know, cause as little damage, water damage to your home as possible. But if it's just a loss, at least it's a loss of materialistic stuff, and unfortunately nobody want to lose anything under those circumstances, but your life will be saved. And the fire alarm is a method of, you know, alerting you when the smoke starts, and you can get your family and your pets out safely. So take advantage and call up your local American Red Cross at 478-275-1754, 478-275-1754, and schedule a date and time for them to come over and put you in a fire alarm. And not only that, they give you other information about safety, you know, measures to take to prevent fires, etc., using heaters and oils, cooking with oils too hot, and all that stuff. So make sure you contact them and take advantage of these fire alarms. I'm going to pause again for another brief commercial.
Dublin Ford Lincoln, yeah, we're coming at you strong. Don't let them deals scare you, no, don't sound the alarm. Prices dropping so fast, you'll have to catch your breath. We don't mind you compare, we're gonna be the best. And no matter where you live, you need to come to our town. Not trying to brag, but we're the best deals around. Yeah, we're built for it, proud, and been tough since creation. Want your business so bad, you got it singing on your station. When others call you customers, then we call you friends. You know it's Dublin Ford Lincoln, we'll be your dealer till the end. Come on.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank, big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future? That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter, member FDIC.
I'm Glenn Registered, Hometown Supply. Come by today and let me show you all the different product lines that we carry. Just about anything that you need, we have it in stock. This is our battery line. We have lawn and garden batteries, batteries for four-wheelers, battery chargers, jumper cables, jump boxes. Bring in the type vehicle you need something to fit, and 99% of the time we got a battery to fit. As long as it's interstate, it still has warranty on it no matter where it was bought. We replace it. We have tires for passenger cars, for trucks, We got 3 warehouses full of used tires. Most of the time, you come in with a size. In the morning, we can have it this afternoon for you. Come by and let me show you what sets us apart from all the rest. If you can't do business here, you just can't do business.
Okay, I'm back with Community Calendar, and I'm going to read off a few of the items, events, and things that are going on at the Recreation Center, Dublin Lawrence County Recreation Association. They have soccer ages 4 to 13, and that registration is July 8th through 26th, and the fee for that is $50. And the season runs from August through October. That's soccer for ages 4 to 13. Registration is July 8th through 26th, and the cost is $50. Football ages 6 through 12. The registration for that is July 8th through 26th, and that fee is $70. And the season also runs from August through October. Baseball and softball, ages 4 to 14. Registration is July 8th through 26th. The fee for baseball and softball is $55. Runs through August through October. And all of these events are sponsored by the Lawrence County Recreation Sports Department. And there is an age control date in place. Kids will be placed in age divisions based on the age they would be on September 1st of that same year. So make sure they are the adequate age for each group of activities here: soccer, football, baseball, and softball. And there are also a lot of things going on as far as exercising and dancing and all of that fun stuff. There's a Zumba class taught by Natalie Chavis at the Stubbs Park Activity Building, and that's 130 Park Place, Dublin. Work out and have fun doing it, and that's by Natalie Chavis. Dance Till You Sweat on Mondays, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Call Natalie for more information at 478-697-0023. Then we have line dancing, and that's taught by Mary Jo Bracewell at the Stubbs Park Activity Building, 130 Park Place. And didn't say a date or time for that, but I'm sure you probably can call the Recreation Department and find that out. This group is always putting on a fun show. Classes are available Mondays, 7 to 8 p.m. And seniors are only on Thursdays. Senior classes are Thursday from 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. Call Mary Jo for more information at 478-275-3414. And if you're a big bingo player and a bingo fan, they have bingo run by Curtis Coates at the Riverview Golf Course Auditorium. Bingo at the Riverview Golf Course Auditorium, and that's 100 Riverview Park in Dublin, Georgia. For more information on these events, call 478-277-5060. That's 478-277-5060. Last day is June 6th, so make sure you call and inquire about the senior bingo, the line dancing, and just regular dancing and Zumba. So those sound like some fun activities to do. And so I think I've kind of caught you up as of today. I'm sure I have a lot more for you next time. And my time here is up on Community Calendar. Thank you for watching. I'm Carolyn Walker. Have a great evening.